Times can be recorded not only by time clock, which was explained in the last video, but also manually. You can manually enter times for projects, jobs, tasks, and independent times. Let's start with the independent times. In their own payroll accounting, each employee can manually create independent times using the plus sign. Here you select the time category. Optionally, you can enter an activity, and of course, the time is important. This sign already shows how the times were recorded. Manually, by time clock, on the desktop, and here by time clock in the app. The red X can be used to delete the times. You can also enter all manually recordable times via the plus sign, working hours. Here you can first select the date. But please note, under Administration, Time Recording, General, you must define how long you are allowed to change or edit times afterwards. If you are booked for a job on that day, it automatically appears here, and you simply click on the desired start time. Then you can select at the top whether working time, driving time, or another time category. And optionally, you can enter the activity. Then enter the end of the working time here and click on Change Time to save. If you are not booked for a job, you can select another job. But please note, if you book time for another job, you will automatically be entered in that job. You can also select the respective project or task. Here too, you can enter or change independent times manually. Of course, you can also enter times manually in the job or project itself. To do this, open the respective job. You can see from the color of the clock whether times have been recorded or not. A black clock means that no times have been recorded yet. A green clock means that times have been recorded that correspond to the times specified in the job. Either someone has really worked longer, or the times need to be checked again. A yellow clock means that only target times have been entered so far, but no actual times. To manually enter or edit times for an employee, click on the clock of the respective employee. The target times can be entered at the top. Target times replace a subjob. If, for example, an employee of a shift is to start later, you do not have to create a subjob for this reason, but give this employee target times. However, the actual times are important for the employees and the payroll. These are entered here below. Here you can select the time category. You can optionally enter an activity, and here you can enter the working time, which you can also delete by clicking on the red X. If you want to use the entered time for all employees, simply click here. The color of the clock indicates that the times have been entered for all employees. If you want to record working hours out of a main job, set the hook here at Show Subjob Employees. Then you can select a respective subjob with the respective employee and enter his time. For example, you can also copy the times and use them for other employees. However, only a scheduler or administrator, or one with the respective rights, can enter times for others. Normal employees can only edit or add their own times. Then you can also enter times for tasks. Times for tasks can only be entered manually. For example, I go to a task and click on Record Working Hours. I then select the category again, optionally the activity, and then enter the time here. You can also enter times manually in the app. In every open job, project or task, I'll go into a job here. You'll find the clock symbol at the top. If you want to enter the times manually, click here. Enter the start and end time. And the time category, and save. The More screen also takes you to your own payroll, where you can edit times in the respective month and also create new times at the bottom.